Kobra Khan was the first Snake character in the Masters of the Universe. Later, Mattel would release the Snake Men, which included King Hiss, Rat Lore, Snakeface, and Squeeze.
And I come to squeeze!
He looks like a snake, but not really like a cobra. Kobra Khan was released in 1984. His gimmick is that he can spray water. The top of the card back shows Kobra Khan spraying his hypnotic mist at He-Man and at Man-at-Arms. He-Man is deflecting it with his shield. The top reads, Kobra Khan controls his prey with his evil hypnotic mist. Khan doesn't have the typical articulation of Masters of the Universe figures. He can move his head, arms, and his legs are in elastic bands. He can't move his torso because of his gimmick. His head can pop off, and it looks like a perfume sprayer. His torso is hollow so that it can be filled with water. Pop the head back on, then push it down to make it spritz. It has a very nice mist. This is his hypnotic mist. Kobra Khan comes with one accessory, his caution orange laser pistol. There's a variation on Kobra Khan. Some versions have a white sprayer. These are more sought after and demand a higher price than the typical Kobra Khan. Speaking of variations, let's travel to Argentina. Top Toys, the company that had the license to make Masters of the Universe toys in that area, made their own version of Kobra Khan, known as Cobra Khan Camuflado, or Camo Khan. This was created because Top Toys had extra Kobra Khan figures that weren't selling. Camo Khan has a camouflage paint job. One characteristic of his paint job is that they added the Snake Men symbol on his chest. Camo Khan also has Buzz-Off's clawed hands with the claws and gold, and Clawful's green mace.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe will be back right after these messages. The evil Mr. Cobra Khan has you under my power.
I, Stratos, will obey!
He-Man, Stratos, and Cobra Khan each sold separately.
Your evil mist won't make a slave of He-Man. Oh, yeah? One more blast of my hypnotizing mist, and now you're gonna see real power, Kobra Khan.
Cobra Khan figure is new from the Masters of the Universe collection. Other action figures each sold separately from Mattel.
And now back to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
The mini-comic that was included with Kobra Khan was Double-Edged Sword. It has nothing to do with Kobra Khan, but that's okay, it's still part of Masters of the Universe. Cool fact about this comic, the letterer was the creator of Usagi Yojimbo, the Samurai Rabbit, Stan Sakai. Adam and Cringer are taking a ride on the attack track in the forest. Then, a man-eating plant begins to attack them. Adam reaches for the Sword of Power and transforms into He-Man, and Cringer into Battle Cat. Just then, they hear a boy, Leon, yelling for help. He-Man cuts the plant in half and saves the kid. The kid's grandfather shows up and thanks He-Man. He lets him know that Skeletor is planning to invade King Randor's palace. The party jumps on the attack track and head to the palace. Once at the palace, they talk to Teela and say that one day Leon could be a palace guard. Skeletor calls together the Lords of Destruction: Trapjaw, Triclops, Beastman, Evil Lyn, and Kobra Khan. They plan to attack the palace. Skeletor and company attack the palace. Evil Lyn fights Teela, and He-Man fights Skeletor. Leon runs into the fight, only to be captured by Beastman. He-Man runs to the boy, but Evil Lyn opens up a pit with blue crystal magic. Skeletor tosses the boy into the pit with He-Man. The man-eating plant returns. Man-at-Arms' photon gun only seems to make it grow, and Ram-Man only bounces off the plant. He-Man is stuck in the pit and tries to jump out, but the barrier on top stops him. He calls Ram-Man for help. Ram-Man jumps up as high as he can, and when he comes down, He-Man jumps up again, and together they break the magic seal. The three jump out of the pit, and then He-Man mows down the plants. The Lords of Destruction retreat, and the palace crew talk about Leon eventually becoming a palace guard. Leon says how he learned that even He-Man needs help sometimes. They all yuck it up, and the comic ends. Again, the comic has nothing to do with Kobra Khan, but he did make an appearance in one panel. Kobra Khan appeared in 7 episodes of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. He was usually paired up with Webstor. In the show, Khan's hood pops open and a hypnotic mist comes from slits in his hood instead of his mouth like on the action figure. The more I looked into Kobra Khan, the more interesting and cool he became to me. Another awesome figure in the Masters line. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the 1984 Masters of the Universe Kobra Khan, and stay tuned for more videos.